Hey, how are you? It's Dave with Best Dual Sport Bikes and Pinit Racing. You hear some birds chirping, got the doors open. Today, finally, this larger clutch pressure plate for the new 250s and 350s is here. It's a 13-ounce gain total over what you're running with your stock top pressure plate, and you also remove the first steel clutch plate. So it's a decent increase in weight at a large diameter, and that really helps the motor inertia continue to go. It really helps with the flameouts and the herky-jerkiness of all these 250s and 350s. From the XCs, I wouldn't use it for motocross because it's heavy. It's probably going to drag down some acceleration if you were doing moto and everything on a 250. But for trail work, this kind of stuff, yeah, it's probably your friend. So how do you do it? Well, you take this stock deal off, which is pretty simple. These last ones I do in increments because there's pressure on them. Yep. Okay, that assembly comes off. Your pressure ring. You will take this piece off here, your steel ring, and then go ahead and take this dude off. Now this pressure plate came with it, but you're going to want to make sure and take this first pressure plate off as well. Okay, at this point, just put this thing in place. Everything should be nice. Put your ring back on. Bevel washer. Now this thing here has adjustments on it. You have 1, 2, and 3. 1 is the stiffest for the stiffest clutch pull, but you have the most pressure in there to hold the clutch assembly tight. Stock, they come on 2. And then 3, of course, is the loosest. You can run it on 2, which is stock. I would probably run it on 1 if you don't mind the extra little tough clutch pull, just to ensure really good tight clutch action on the thing, but you can go any way you want. Sometimes you might have to readjust your clutch lever up there a little bit, and if it is a little weird with clutch operation, you might need to try the 1 mark on this thing, but that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so we're just gonna put this dude back together. I don't know the torque specs on these bolts. I don't really worry about that. I just tighten it back down because the pressure from the bevel washer puts pressure on the threads. The chances of these things coming loose is pretty slim, but if you're worried about that, get that number from your manual. Yep, everything's super cool. I didn't have to change any clutch adjustment up here, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, button it back together and let's go ride this thing. And since you might be using this, I can't recommend to you enough to use this Valvoline VR1 oil. It has a high level of zinc, and it's backed off the molybdenum, or whatever they call that. A lot of the new oils have a lot of moly in them, so they're real slippery, and it seems like they're blue in clutch plates when you're working them pretty hard. So this is kind of your best bet. You can find it a lot of places, 1040 or 2050, depending on the temp outside. This will really, really help your clutch stay around. Just things we've found racing.